Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or shall I say hello my darlings, welcome back to my channel. So today we are gonna focus on particular note, fragrance note, which is tea. Of course, when it comes to tea, we have so many tea notes in fragrances. We have black one, green one, white one, matcha, and maybe even kombucha, I don't know. We also have rooibos, so yeah. I don't actually have any fragrance with rooibos tea, the red tea, but I have some nice others, so I really hope you sit back, relax and enjoy, because this is going to be a very relaxing video with very relaxing fragrances. So let's start. Now, the first one that I have, it's 100% zen like no other, and that is Kilian Bamboo Harmony. I absolutely adore this. I am thinking of getting a full bottle of it because of how beautiful it is. It's green, it's tea, it's bamboo. Oh, it's just so relaxing, guys. Like, the moment I sniff it, I am just in spa in my head. Fantastic fragrance, fantastic. It's a little bit similar vibe-wise to Hermes Jardin sous le Nil, but way less sharp. It has no fruity note. It's just so refined, like a very refined version of that Hermes that I've been raving about. I really like Bamboo Harmony. Also, the longevity is quite nice. So that's the first one. The second one that I want to talk about, unfortunately I do not have it with me. I have it in South Africa as per usual. Oh, I left so many fragrances behind, guys, but my boyfriend's coming soon, so he will bring them to me and to you. So the one I'm talking about is Tizura or Teazurra. And that is another tea-based fragrance, but this one has a lot of jasmine, a lot of vanilla. It's very sweet. It's so intoxicating. This is by far one of my favorite tea fragrances that I have ever encountered. It is sexy but relaxing. It's beautiful. It's feminine. I love it so much. I went through bottles and bottles and bottles of it. So there's nothing from Aqua Allegoria line that I recommend more than Tizura. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, next one, another love of mine, and that is Kilian Princess. And this one has a lot of beautiful green tea and a lot of ginger. And then it all settles down to marshmallow cloud of goodness and gourmandness. I'm making up words, I know, but you know the drill. Oh my god, I love it so much. This is a long-lasting fragrance with moderate projection. Don't expect those tea fragrances to be like crazy in your face, because they're not supposed to be. And this is one of them. This is definitely a tea gourmand fragrance. Beautiful marshmallow note, one of the prettiest that I have ever encountered, with that tea, with that ginger. Beautiful, guys, just beautiful, just beautiful. You know I love it. There is nothing more to say about it. One of my favorite, should I say it's one of my favorite gourmandish fragrances? I don't know, I have so many favorites, but I love it. That's what I'm gonna say, to not lie. I love it. So that's Princess by Kilian. A cheapy berry but a goodie. This is Elizabeth Arden white tea, and I actually discovered that it is very long lasting thanks to my mom, because she used it up, and I walked into her when she just came back from work, and it was like late evening, and I could still smell her. And she's not a person who keeps and reapplies the fragrance throughout the day. She just showers in it and leaves. This is that kind of person, you know? So I'm sure she sprayed a lot, because, like, come on. But it lasted. it lasted, so yay. Yay for Elizabeth Arden, no matter how many sprays she made, right? So this is, as the name suggests, white tea. It's also very musky. It's clean. To me, it is quite sweet, but definitely unisex leaning. I think that any guy could pull this off. Yeah, very beautiful. I love white tea in general. I actually must get myself a packet of it. Yeah, love it. I really, really like it. It's, again, very relaxing. Quite unisex though. Very pretty, clean and pretty. So that's Elizabeth Arden white tea. Now I want to show you again and again, yet again, one of the fragrances that I usually call the sexiest citrus from designer range. And this has tea in it. And that is Mugler Extraordinaire. Guys, you know how much I love it. I don't want to ramble too much about it because this is, I don't want to say my favorite flanker of Mugler, but probably the favorite one that I have here, which still says a lot because I have a few. This is so extraordinary, as the name suggests. This is still woody, it still has amber, it is a little bit more floral and quite solar and very citrusy, and it has tea in it. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, very long lasting. This is eau de toilette, but it's so long lasting you have no idea. Beautiful projection, compliment getter. I love it. At first, I remember when I got it first, I think 2 years ago, and I was like, ugh, I'm not sure. Because, you know, I was expecting very much of an alien. This is far from alien, and it is beautiful in its own way. So if you don't have it already, just get it. Just get it, because it is discontinued. I'll link it down below. Guys, just please get it. That's all I can say. Okay, another one is Niche, and that is actually a brand that I discovered because of you, because I was testing fragrances for you. And this one is a beautiful milky tea with a lot of cardamom. So it's like an oriental tea with milk, you know, a little bit spicy, but quite creamy at the same time. And that is Jovoy. Is that how you pronounce it? I think it's Jovoy. Jovoy. Remember Me. And I have never heard of this brand before I tested it. Now I did some research, and actually it is quite popular. Sorry, I've been under a rock. It happens, you know. This is so nice. This is so, so nice. This is, again, cardamom with milky tea, but very, very natural tea. You know what I mean? Like a very realistic tea note. Very pretty. I really like it, and I feel like it has very nice longevity and projection, because I've worn it a couple of times and my mom actually complimented me, which doesn't happen too much, because usually when I wear or test a fragrance, she's like, what are you wearing again? Ew. So this is my mom. This time she was like, oh, that's pretty. So thumbs up for Jovoy Remember Me. I love this one. I really, really do. It settles down to a beautiful, beautiful gourmand with those tea notes and the spicy cardamom. So very beautifully blended fragrance. I absolutely adore it. Another tea that I absolutely adore is, again, another discovery, new discovery of mine, and that is Memo Winter Palace. And this is a little bit different than Jovoy. This one is way more citrusy, and I would say this is black tea with a lot of sugar, and it's kind of like you would put a citrusy Chupa Chups, you know, Chupa Chups, like those lollipops, popsicles, oh, you know what I mean. Citrusy Chupa Chups into your tea, which is black, and with sugar in it already. This is Winter Palace. Yeah, it's like that citrus is so bubblegummy. It's like jelly beans or something, like very, very artificial citrus with a lot of sugar, with black tea to it. But I must say, guys, this is so interesting. This is so interesting. I think the name Winter Palace actually does represent the fragrance well, because it's, you know, it's wintry and it's black tea and it's supposed to be very cozy, but I honestly think it's gonna be perfect for summer. It's gonna be absolutely perfect for summer because of that artificial, but don't get me wrong with those artificial, but it really does smell like artificial jelly beans or chupa chups or something, you know? Very, very sugary citrus. Yeah, it's gonna be perfect for summer as well, because, you know, you still get that zest and a lot of sweetness. I like it. I really, really like it. If you don't know already, but I've been saying that many times now, Memo is becoming like one of my favorite brands at the moment. Memo Paris, I want to get everything. Hopefully soon. Okay, another one is going to be a little bit controversial, because I said a few times that we're quite past that fragrance. Well, I am slowly changing my mind back again, and see, this is the beauty and actually the ugliness of fragrances, because one time I say something and something changes in my cravings and my nose, and I change my mind, and I want to share it with you, because you can say many things about me, but I am very like natural and organic in front of the camera, and I don't see point of hiding anything from you, because, you know, I want to share everything about fragrances that I like and don't like at a particular time. So that being said, few months, okay, maybe a year, around a year ago, I said that we are definitely past Viktor and Rolf Flowerbomb. And I don't know why, because I used to have that fragrance and it was not really like my favorite obsession or anything. I would just use it when I was going clubbing with my girls, you know, because I knew that guys like it, and I was very much single, ready to mingle, so I would wear that. So yeah, I kind of grew out of it, and, you know, it kind of reminds me of not too great decisions, let's put it that way. So yeah, but for some reason I come to terms with it and I begin to crave it again, and that is Viktor and Rolf Flowerbomb. And surprisingly, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I might get a bottle again. I might get a bottle. So this one is more of a fruit truly kind of scent, but not in the way that Alien is. You know, Alien is like very gourmand, not Alien, what am I saying? Angel. Angel is very gourmand with fruits and very dirty patchouli. In Viktor and Rolf, patchouli is not that dirty, and you definitely get a bomb of flowers. It's definitely a floral fragrance, but it has a lot of zest to it. It's very zingy, very sparkling, you know, like bubbly, and that's what makes it interesting. And one of very prominent notes in that fragrance is tea, especially on my skin. For some reason, my skin really pulls tea notes out. Maybe because I drink tea all the time. I mean, no, it's impossible. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that tea note with the combination of very, very, very sweet floral notes and patchouli, it's very nice. It's actually very nice. And I must say, this is very long-lasting fragrance. Another one that is perfect for clubbing, because most of these ones here are more like relaxing. Alien is sexy, yes, but most of them are like more, you know, toned down, relaxing, tea, zen, you know. Flowerbomb is not. Flowerbomb is loud, it's in your face, very much in your face, and very, very girly, quite young and sexy. So out of these all tea fragrances that I've just talked to you about, this one is definitely the loudest. But I know, I'm sorry. Now in 2021, I recommend it again. Sue me. Okay, my darlings, one last fragrance that I want to talk to you about is from a very much liked line of mine, and that is Hermes Merveilles range, and that is a new one. This is L'Ombre de Merveille, which is the shadow, right? So this one still has the base and the DNA of initial Merveille, Eau de Merveille, and you still definitely can smell this is the Merveille Hermes perfume, but they added a lot of black tea to it and tonka, which I love both notes, and black tea in here is very prominent, and with that whole Merveille type spiciness that, you know, all those Merveilles have, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's very interesting. I love that it's a little bit lighter than the other Merveilles that I own. It's not as oriental. It's a little bit more work appropriate, home appropriate, because, you know, all those Merveilles are quite like either very spicy or oriental, at least the ones that I have. So yeah, this one is a very nice flanker of it, and it's different. It is very, very pretty. I wouldn't say it has the best longevity or sillage, but maybe, you know, I didn't test it enough to be completely honest to tell you more about it, but on me it didn't last that long. But L'Ombre de Merveille, the Amber Merveille, doesn't last as long on me either. It's around 6 to 7 hours. This one was pretty much the same. So if you don't worry too much about your scent lasting all day, this one is beautiful. It's very classy, very sophisticated, like all Merveilles. So I highly recommend it. Okay guys, and that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I see you in my next video. Bye!